You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, we're going to be talking about ESPN because this story here is absolutely stunning. You guys are going to be shocked by this. ESPN, the worldwide leader, right? In corruption. Yes, ESPN has been operating a scheme of corruption for several decades, guys. I saw this news, and it actually concerns the Emmys, because we just had, I believe, the Emmys last week or something. Nobody watched. Nobody cares about these award shows. I mean, these award shows used to mean something, I guess, back in the day. But now, nobody's watching them. Nobody cares. ESPN, man, they just had to return, I believe, like 37 Emmys. Why? Because they were running a fraudulent scheme to help get on-air personalities these awards. I'm stunned by this. They said it's actually been going on to probably at least 1997. Boy, the details of this are something else, man. They are something else. This is a bad look, man, for ESPN. So that is going to be the topic here of this video. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. We're going to be having our member live stream at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time today. You guys don't want to miss out on that. So here we go. Let's go over here to the New York Post first. Okay? Because actually the Athletic actually broke this. So I'm going to be using them as well also. This is crazy. Look here. ESPN operated 13-year Emmy scheme using fake names to get awards for top talent. Folks, ESPN came out and said this has probably been going on since 1997. So they say 13 years here, but ESPN is saying 1997 is probably how long this has actually been going on. It says here, the award for most craven statue stealing goes to ESPN. The network made up fake names for Emmy Awards in order to obtain statuettes for on-air talent who were ineligible to receive awards. Only for the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences, which oversees the Emmys, for the scheme, according to The Athletic. ESPN had operated the scheme since 2010 by submitting the names of fake individuals with the same initials as their stars, under the guise of associate producers, re-engraving the statuettes and then delivering them to their on-air personalities per the report. And I'm assuming, man, that the top talent that got these awards, allegedly they were in the dark about this. I believe ESPN said that they weren't in on this. And it really came down to like a College Game Day. That's who really benefited from this. Look here, it says the scheme helped secure hardware for the on-air talent behind the success of College Game Day. The hosts were not eligible to be honored for a Best Show award until 2023 because there are separate categories for individual awards. Now check this out. Quote, some members of our team were clearly wrong in submitting certain names that may go back to 1997 in Emmy categories where they were not eligible for recognition or statuettes. This was a misguided attempt to recognize on-air individuals who were important members of our production team, ESPN said in a statement to the Post. So right there, they said right here, this was a misguided attempt to recognize on-air individuals who were important members of our production team. Wow. It goes on. It says, once current leadership was made aware, we apologize to NATAS for violating guidelines and work closely with them to completely overhaul our submission process to safeguard against anything like this happening again. Now, this is where they get into the fake names. And I got to be honest, guys, this is funny. Stars such as Lee Corso, fake name, Lee Clark, Kirk Herbstreit, Kurt Henry, Chris Fowler, Chris Fulton, Desmond Howard, Dirk Howard, Tom Rinaldi, Tim Richard, and Samantha Ponder, Stephen Ponder. I mean, Samantha Ponder is a woman. They gave her a male name. Wow. Were among those to receive the ill-gotten Emmys. The report additionally suggests Aaron Andrews might have received an Emmy through the scheme. Eric Andrews was the name on the credit list, and highlights a photo of SportsCenter anchor Linda Cohn showing off Emmy statuettes that she would have been ineligible to receive. Quote, you have to remember that those personalities are so important and they have egos. A person involved in the ESPN Emmy submission process in recent years told The Athletic. The report noted there was no evidence the on-air talent was in on the scheme or where the Emmys were obtained through subterfuge. Yeah. So right there, ESPN punishment included the returning of the trophies, a 1-year ban from the Emmys for senior leadership, along with two individuals, ESPN's executive Craig Lazarus and former ESPN employee and College Game Day executive Lee Fitting, being named ineligible for future Emmys. Wow. And they go on, they mention about Fitting now with the WWE was actually let go by ESPN this past August. And apparently they found out about this and say, you got to get out of here. I mean, this is something right there, man. This is something. So, yeah, the media giant has returned 37 trophies per the report. Astonishing right there. Now, this is The Athletic here, and this is kind of funny right here because it says in March 2023, Shelley Smith, who worked 26 years as an on-air reporter for ESPN. I remember her. Received the call from Stephanie Drewley, then the network's head of studio and event production. Drewley said she wanted to talk about something serious that needed to stay between the two of them, Smith recalled. She then told Smith that Smith needed to return 2 sports Emmy statuettes that she had been given more than a decade earlier. Yeah. I mean, that is crazy right there. That is really, really crazy right there. The ESPN would stoop that low, game the system, lie, submit fake names, and some kind of way, the fake names ended up winning the Emmys. I mean, I don't know what's the voting process on actually winning an Emmy. I have no idea. But this was a massive scheme. I mean, the names that were submitted weren't even real people. How in the world can you actually vote on something and say, all right, I think this person deserves an Emmy when they're not even real people? This is a bad, bad look for ESPN, man. It is. The worldwide leader in fraud. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.